Welcome back.
Helpful Hubby here at Barnas Basement Treasure.
So, this is a haul video from our a little adventure yesterday, which was Friday. I guess we'll just start right off here. So, I picked up a bunch of these posters. I actually picked up 9 of them. And especially when I saw what they were, yeah, our new little addition to our family here is very entranced by them. So these are movie posters from recent movies, like in the past year or so. I don't know if no.
See.
So this one is, I don't know how well you can see it. She's fine. Is Wish, from the movie Wish, which my son loved that movie. I like that movie. And then, let's see, this one was from the Mario movie. Let's see, my husband distracting the little one here. Nope, and she's down. There we go. That probably won't last too long.
You go over to my channel, Wild Wacky Whatever's, you'll get to see a whole bunch of stuff with cats and kittens.
All right, and this another. I think these are all Mario ones. The rest of them,
yeah.
There was just one Wish. So, and this is the last one, and then the other one was a double. So I paid $1 each, and basically I got 9 altogether. And my intent on this was not necessarily to make a lot of money off of them, although that would have been nice if that's how it worked out. But I didn't think it was. Usually when they're that current, unless it's a very limited run, you're probably not going to do that well on things like this. I don't know where these were originally bought. It seemed like the seller did, I don't know, maybe pallets, so these might be like store closeout type things and, things like that. But anyway, so I paid $1 a piece. I got 9 originally. My son went through them, and that was my intent. Let him go through them, pick out what he wanted, because I knew he was going to want some. They also had Pokemon and some Mickey stuff there. So he ended up picking out 4 of them. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take these to the tag sale next week and put $1 a piece on them. I didn't think, these would make money, but it made my son happy, so I'm happy. It was cheap.
We have one movie poster that we might be getting rid of. Probably we just take it to a tag sale and see, because this movie poster is 6 feet tall.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, she doesn't want to get rid of it. It's one of the big ones.
I don't think you're going to get that much for it anyways.
I wasn't thinking about getting much, but
yeah. No, what he's talking about is the movie Cats and Dogs years ago. We were in the theater and they were getting rid of some of those things, the posters for the movies, the promo posters. And he ended up getting me one because I love cats mostly, but cats and dogs. And there was a gray kitty on the poster, and at the time I had a gray cat that looked just like that. So I'm a little surprised at you for that one, honestly.
Gonna have to hang it up then.
We'll figure it out. We have a seal.
Going down towards the basement. Down to the basement. That's the only place.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Now, this is one of these light bars. There is some listed, but no solds. And I think they were listing between $10 and $15. I don't think I'm going to list that. I think we're going to use it. No, it's not going to, because usually you have to pull a strip out on those. Oh, anyways. So we have this type of lighting around here in a few different places. So it was a good buy for us because we actually use this kind of stuff.
So we are keeping it after all?
Yeah, we're going to keep that one. The rest, well, there is one more. Oh, well, there it goes.
Hey, we're keeping it.
Don't worry, I'll edit some of this. All right, so this is the last item that we were keeping. Now, if I run into something like this again, I probably won't keep it. I will sell it. This is a Astro 10R Max West tablet. And it works with an Android system, Google. It had the armor case, which it still had, an extra screen protector, and it would have had the USB cable and then the adapter that plugs into the wall. Now, when I opened it, it did not have the power cord. But it's the same power cord that we use on a lot of our other items. It's a Type-C. So, they picked it up and they only had $5 on it. I'm like, I don't feel like I can go wrong with this. The only concern that I had was that if it's locked into somebody else's account and I was not able to unlock it, or have an issue with that. And actually, I got into it. Looks like the person had wiped their information. The only thing that was left was their email was still attached to it. So I just went into the settings, removed their email account from it, and I, entered my own. Done. And it's working great. I got it plugged in, charged it up. We were actually looking for another tablet anyways, so this worked out perfectly. And this, you could tell this had some good quality to it. Is when I picked it up at the sale, I'm like, wow, this thing is heavy. But it came with the armor case and everything. The only thing that it didn't have in the box was the power cord. But everything else was there.
That's the same as our phone cords.
Yep.
C.
Yeah, I said.
Cord. Oh, I didn't hear.
Yeah.
I don't listen to you.
Yeah, I know. All right, so yeah, that's the last item we were keeping. Now, if I had sold this, I think complete pre-owned, it was going for $50 to $60 on eBay. Without the charge card, I think I probably would have maybe, let's see, 50, 60. I probably would have went at 40 to 50 or something like that, 45-ish, something. And he's showing off the new light bar.
This is only half the batteries in here.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's not a plug-in one, it's a battery one?
Yeah.
No.
No wires, it said.
That might be good down in my craft room, actually. Because I don't use it that long. Don't look at me like that. You were ready to get rid of it. So, okay.
I'll look at you every way.
Mm-hmm. All right, so our new light bar. We'll have some nice lighting.
Why it works.
Oh, Lord. It's bright.
Dimmer, timers.
Yeah, we all have different we all have different channels. Most of them all are linked at the bottom of this channel. If you want to check some other things out, because we do a lot of things, and now we're doing a lot of things with YouTube. So if you want to see some different stuff, go check those out. It's hard to keep up. Some of these, some channels are very difficult to keep up, but we have a lot of different things going on. All right, so next one.
There we go. All stuffy of the Chuck E. Cheese.
So, Mr. Chuck. Now, this one, some of them actually have more value. But I think all Chuck E. Cheeses are now closed. I think it's finally gone out. I think the last one went out like maybe was it just before COVID, I think? It had already closed. Around us, anyways. The only one that was left around here. Luckily, my son was able to go there, I think, twice.
At least.
And then we went one more time, and it was said closed on it. We're like, oh, okay. But anyways, since then, things like this have gone up in value. It actually does have the tag on it. Yeah, chuckycheese.com, 2013 on this particular one. So this one is going around $10 plus shipping. So that's probably what I'm going to put it up at, but I think I'm going to run him through the wash first. He's got really not many spots, some really faint ones. So he's in really good condition. But yeah, so I'm just going to wash him up and put him up there for, yeah, about $10 and see how that goes.
Now we have some cookbooks here.
What I normally do with things like this is I will actually go through them myself and make copies of any any recipes that I think I want to try in the future. And then I might list them for maybe $10 plus shipping. Yeah, so, and I've sold a few things like this. Usually the ones that sell better are actually the books that are handwritten, the old recipes that are handwritten mostly in cursive. So you got to be able to read cursive to read those recipes properly, and those actually do pretty decent. I think people either collect them or they just love to, you know, go back to those older recipes and things.
This one here.
I mean, this one's been typed with a typewriter. I mean, that's where we're at with, you know, time-wise here.
This is 2001 copyright, and funny enough, it is Franklin County,
Oh yeah,
Greenfield,
Relay,
Mass. The
Relay
fair,
for Life.
yeah.
So this was probably like a fundraiser cookbook.
But this is where we're going to be next week, is Franklin County. Not for
Yeah.
the Relay of Life, but
Yeah.
this one's all the way from Haines City, Florida. From a church, First Christian
That's a
Church.
hardcover one, so that one's really nice.
2001. Still over 20 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm going to look through them, and then, I don't know, I'll try them at $10 a piece. You know, if they sit too long, maybe I'll try lotting them up and then go from there. So, but that's usually what I do with the cookbooks.
For those of you that know, those of you that don't, cookbooks usually like that, at least, everybody inserts their recipes, and sometimes they'll take one or two of that type. So, why don't we go to this one next? So we have all the other ones together. Something I spotted on a table at a tag sale, and I saw, you can adjust it. Somebody was getting out of the car, so I went over quickly to grab this because it's Mr. Christmas. Anybody out in the reselling world knows Mr. Christmas is usually a good sale. Now, did they stop making stuff Mr. Christmas?
No, it's still around, actually. Yeah.
We don't go into the stores that often, so whether we see it or not is different. But this is a 3-horse carousel. No, not horse, sorry. It's a horse, a tiger.
Circus animals.
And circus animals.
Yeah, so we got a elephant, a tiger, and a horse. And I actually, a recent sold on this was about, I think it was $35 plus shipping. So obviously I have not tested it yet, so I'll have to take it out, test it, make sure everything works. And it probably does. Every time I used to buy Mr. Christmas before I was reselling for myself. So, you know, I've not really, knock on wood, I've never really had a problem getting them from a tag sale. So I'm not too worried about this. But yeah, and I almost think we already have this particular one.
We have one that there was 6.
It was one with horses that I think we have, and then I think we had given one to my mom. I think was the circus animals, or with the other way around. So I may have another one just like this. But yeah, well. Oh, you can ask me for that.
That's our son. Reached it.
So, Joe, could you actually put this in that crate behind Daddy, please. And that'll help keep things moving.
Okay, now we have some puzzles.
Yeah, these in there too.
Here's one puzzle that we grabbed, or I grabbed.
You did. Yep.
It's zodiac signs, and if you see past my wife's arm,
wow.
you'll see that she actually,
Oh.
not she, but we actually just did a zodiac puzzle,
Yeah.
calendar puzzle.
It's more of
Schmig.
an-
Much more.
It's more of an astrology puzzle.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's got all the constellations.
So, and this one has the constellations.
This is a foil one. That's why it looks like that.
And inside it also gives another picture of it, and it gives each zodiac sign and the dates for the sign, the symbol, the spirit color, lucky numbers, lucky day, ruling planet, and qualities.
But yeah, I mean this wasn't bagged or anything, but it was pretty tight. But yeah, that's kind of what we do with puzzles. Is we like to put them together and then put them up on Facebook.
What?
Put them up on eBay.
Most of them, we have some that we can't even find from the move, unfortunately. When we finally can, those were obtained to definitely put up on eBay because of what they were.
Yeah, so that was $1 for that.
Actually, yeah, that one was.
This, I guess we'll probably put this one together and then I'll decide if I want to keep it. Because this one is the Saturday Evening Post, so it's got some older pictures and like the older style of the older cars and things like that. And eventually, when we finally get our garage straightened out, I would like to hang some of these on the walls in the garage. So this one I might let go. I have some other car puzzles that I want to do and put on the wall. So this one may or may not be kept. This one we might do and sell. I have not decided on that, but let's see. I'll just hold that a little bit closer. Okay. And yeah, so I didn't comp this one or anything because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet.
This was one we picked up for $1 and it's completely sealed. So we don't have to make it to find out if it's all there.
Yeah, so this one...
That also takes away our fun.
This one, I will be listing this probably today or tomorrow for $14.99 plus shipping. But it's a Venetian Waterway 1,000 piece sealed. So I'll put that over here.
This puzzle here came with a bunch of other stuff at the tag sale. That Mr. Christmas item, which had 10 marked on it. And when we went and asked her, we started figuring out how much we would owe. It's just 10 for everything. So, yeah, it's hard to even say what we paid for this one.
Yeah.
Because one of the items I think that we're figuring in, we are keeping. I don't remember what it was now. I think it was something that was like $5 or $3.
This was $5.
No, it wasn't that. Because that was the only thing we got from the other lady that was there. I don't quite remember.
There might be a bag of stuff that we're missing then. Okay. There might be more from yesterday. We're going to keep better track of our stuff. But this one, usually, now, trains... Now, so this one is 1,000 pieces, and it's of a train. And it doesn't say if that's a specific area. It's a bit, bits and pieces. There.
Let's see,
towards
this
Colorado.
side.
Yeah.
I would say out towards Colorado area. If it's really about a special area, they just made a picture up.
Made a picture with a train. But anyway, so I looked this one up. This one had some value, especially being sealed. So this one, I will list this today or tomorrow for $20 plus shipping. But I think
Oh,
yeah, tomorrow. I got to admit, I'm not gonna have time today. So, but yeah, no, I always look for sealed puzzles, especially when they have
I know she's playing.
when their theme
Break
is
down
something
all
like
the
this.
stuff.
Train's very specific
Pick up the
in
different
that,
burnable
so
stuff.
some people like getting things like that. Trains, and this was I think the last sale that we went to, but it's crochet kittens. Now, my son seems to think I can do this. I can't do this.
You can try.
I can. Oh my god. I can't. I can sort of crochet and I can sort of knit. But I can't make stuffed animals. He thinks I can, but I
Come
can't.
on, I work at a yarn store.
I
You've got to know how to crochet.
Make him proud.
So, but everything is here. I did check it yesterday. And it looks like they started one of the projects. Got the crochet hook and everything. But they got very
See,
little.
you have a head start.
They got very little ways into it. But everything else is here. So, but yeah, I checked that. So, I think I was seeing pre-owned solds for, wait, what was it? $19.99 plus shipping. And, so that is probably what I'm going to list this at. This is not sealed, so I got to do a little bit more with the pictures and make sure it's understood that this is open. It is partially used. Make sure all of that is very clear and disclosed when I do this listing, but I think this will be a pretty good one. I've done pretty well on craft type items like this in the past.
Take all that paper and put it in the box and
So,
lodge them.
yeah, that should be good. And this one, I think this is the last item. It is a latch hook kit. This is Autumn Harvest, and National Yarn Crafts was the company, and it ends up being 20 inches by 27 inches. I'm gonna say this is probably vintage. There's no website, so that's a good indicator. The look of it, you can tell, and the way, you know, you got the easy instructions on the side. Nothing packing. The plastic has let go a bit in here, but you know, everything's in here. You can tell there's a little gap there, and I can see directions in the bottom, so obviously I'm not going to open it up the rest of the way. And usually there's a hook in here somewhere, as I've had these before and I've actually done them. So there should be a hook in there somewhere. But this one, I'm probably going to see if I can get it as new other, where, you know, disclosing that the plastic is let go a little bit in the front here, and but everything looks to be in good, you know, not used at all. And it did get, looks like it's gotten kicked around over the years and a little bit crunched here and there. So yeah, $14.99 plus shipping is what I'm going to put this one up as. Alright, so I think that's it for our haul from yesterday. I'm kind of thinking ahead a little bit. So all the stuff that we got today might end up being in 2 videos, because I don't like the videos to go too long. I'm going to have to edit this one because we're at 25 minutes on this. So please like and subscribe. Next week, hopefully we can do a video at the sale. And please share. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.